This is Standing Watch. And now, Evangelist Norbert Link.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to our Standing Watch program. A few days ago, President Trump had a bizarre encounter with a demon, the way I would describe it. The Daily Mail wrote on July 1. Trump's bizarre interaction with dead president shocks viewers. Donald Trump interacted with an AI-powered ghost of Theodore Roosevelt, sparking immediate concern online over the surreal encounter. The president asked if the fake AI Roosevelt believed building the Panama Canal his greatest achievements. The canal stands as one of my proudest battles, no question, but greatness is a strange thing, the AI-powered ghost told Trump. The article goes on to say that Trump has often compared himself to Roosevelt, and notably threatened to seize the Panama Canal during the early days of his second term. Speaking at the Roosevelt Library, Trump reaffirmed his commitment to expanding U.S. control of the waterway. Now, this can be described as weird, as shocking, as frightening, but it's more than that. With whom did Trump speak? Who was that ghost? Oh, it was just harmless AI-generated fabrication. No. I would never, ever talk to AI and ask AI questions and engage in a communication with AI when I get an answer, because I believe demonic influence would be involved. Trump claimed before he has had encounters with ghosts. The Hard Times wrote on December 22, 2022. President-elect Donald J. Trump returned to Twitter to complain about three spirits who allegedly visited him late on Christmas Eve in an attempt to teach him the true meaning of the holiday. Trump was not willing to comment further on the ghost of Christmas future, whom he described in a tweet as tall, wearing black robes, mostly shadow, sad. That is how the Bible would describe demons when they, through an apparition, make themselves, in a sense, known. And then, of course, he has a female spiritual advisor who is also running the church office. And this spiritual advisor is known for her speaking in tongues. Now, I listened to her once. I watched a video which you can easily get on YouTube, and I saw her speaking in tongues. And it is my humble opinion that was clearly demonically inspired. Demonic involvement was present. And I never watched another video from this lady again. That is one of Donald Trump's spiritual advisors. And apparently they are praying together, they're reading the Bible together. We have to understand that Satan and his demons are ruling this world. It's not God who is ruling this world. God is going to send Jesus Christ to this earth to replace Satan and to establish the wonderful world tomorrow, the kingdom of God here on earth. But in the meantime, Satan and demons are ruling here, and they are out here to deceive mankind, to deceive you. Talking with ghosts or communicating with the dead is demonic. If you try to communicate with the dead, you are talking to a demon, because the dead are dead, they know nothing. But the demon knows about that person who has died. If people feel the presence of a ghost, or they quote-unquote see an apparition, thinking they have seen the ghost of Abraham Lincoln, for example, or another famous figure, they've either had a vivid imagination or they have been fooled by demons. To wish to meet a ghost or communicate with one of it and them is foolish. Very dangerous. And this would include talking to a ghost which is generated by AI. The safest course of action is to never ever want to get involved with spirits or ghosts, in reality with demons, in any way. And this would include staying away from alleged haunted houses, participating in seances, consulting mediums, becoming hypnotized, yes, or engaged in obscure Far Eastern meditation practices. To say it again, haunted houses, poltergeists, seances, communication with the dead, and contacts with aliens are all clearly of demonic origin. Let's talk about UFOs. The fascination with UFOs these days, where now videos are being shown, photographs are being shown where allegedly encounters with UFOs can be seen. And not just UFOs. We also have encounters with USOs, which stands for unidentified submerged objects, objects in the oceans. And we are being told that they are more dangerous even than encounters with UFOs. And what about other phenomena, like the Bermuda Triangle, where ships, airplanes disappear without a trace, and you never find anything from them anymore. They're just gone. But you see, the Bermuda Triangle is not the only triangle, the only area where that happens. There's another famous one, which is called the Dragon's Triangle, or the Devil's Sea, south of Japan. Same things are happening. In my mind, in the teaching of the Church of God for many, many, many decades, this is all demonic activity. Now, why all of this demonic activity? What is the purpose? Why is Satan trying to deceive mankind, in what way and how? Or could it be that Satan is, quote-unquote, preparing mankind for Christ's return? In the sense that Satan is convincing mankind that the coming of Christ will be, in fact, an hostile alien who will have to be destroyed. Because these aliens in science fiction movies are always hostile, trying to come to destroy mankind. You see, we read that the armies of the world are meeting at Armageddon, a place in the Middle East. And these are all the armies. We're talking about the armies of the beast and the false prophets. The beast, the charismatic political European leader. The false prophet, the religious leader. We're talking about the armies of the kings of the East. We're talking about other armies. They're all coming together. Why? To fight each other. But then they suddenly combine their forces to move towards Jerusalem. Why? Because another enemy, quote-unquote, has appeared. And they have to fight that enemy. And who is that? Jesus Christ. And the armies following him. And so they are convinced, it appears, these are hostile aliens, and we must fight them. And so here we have an answer as to why this world is becoming more and more fascinated with these kind of demonic activities. They're looking at the angels riding these horses and say, oh, these must be spaceships. They have the form of horses. These are all part of the alien invasion. Got to be destroyed. So if I were to summarize what I've said to you today, there's little room to assume that UFOs and USOs and close encounters of the third kind are alien or angelic manifestations. Rather, the evidence points to the divisive activities of demonic forces with a declared goal to confuse and deceive a gullible and God-defying mankind. And the same goes for communication with AI-generated ghosts of dead people. All of this is demonic, and you had better not anything to do with that. We have prepared a free booklet, Angels, Demons, and the Spirit World. And this booklet shows you from the pages of the Bible what demons are up to, and what they can do, and what they are doing. It's a free booklet. Ask for your free copy. And until next time, this is Norbert Link for the Standing Watch program.
Standing Watch is a presentation by the Church of the Eternal God, P.O. Box 270519, San Diego, California 92198. More information is also available at our website, eternalgod.org.